Scuzzlebutt, take one.
Okay, this is the weatheriest story of them all. Okay, so it was Scuzzlebutt and Flickerstix in the woods, and Scuzzlebutt had to go to the bathroom so bad. So Flickerstix took Scuzzlebutt to the bathroom, and Scuzzlebutt said, "Ew, this bathroom stinks." So Flickerstix said, "No, it doesn't." And Scuzzlebutt said, "Yes, it does. I can smell it with my nose." And Flickerstix said, "I can't smell anything." So I just had to go so bad that I would do anything to go. And
what's the moral of the story?
What?
What's the moral of the story? Don't eat out of blue refrigerators.
Don't eat, this is a message for only Flickerstix. Do not eat out of blue refrigerators. And if you do eat out of blue refrigerators, remember, don't lick your fingers. Bubba, take T&K's Bubba, take one.
Hi, I am T&K's Bubba, and I am the geomatriarch. I am the mother of Flickerstix, Pixie Sticks, and Ladybug. And I was fortunate enough to be in Wisconsin with Flickerstix for her 500th cache, at which time we were arrested. For the first time in my entire life, I was arrested with my daughter, crawling under the bushes behind the West Bend Museum, not knowing that we had left the rental car running in front of the bank with the doors open while we went around back to get the cash at midnight. And the nice policeman said, "If you don't go to your hotel now, you will have to go to jail." He knew us because he had already sent us out of a cemetery earlier that night because we scared the neighbors. But we had 100 caches that weekend and the best time ever, the most wonderful vacation of my life. And thank you, Flickerstix, and good luck with your 1,000.
Can I do one more?
3, 2, 1.
Pixie Sticks, take one.
Hi, I'm Pixie Sticks. Flickerstix is my sister. We go geocaching. One time, we went geocaching, and I was pregnant with Scuzzlebutt. We were walking through the woods, having a grand old time, and the cache happened to be down in the woods, and so I went down in the woods, and on my way down into the woods, I slipped in the dirt and slid all the way down the hill on my rump. It was not super fun for me, but Flickerstix and T&K's Bubba and
Poppy 126.
Poppy 126 and Flickerstix all laughed at my rear sliding down the hill covered in mud.
And so did Scuzzlebutt in your belly.
So did Scuzzlebutt in my belly.
3 a.m.
Dr. Gonzo, take 4.
Dr. Gonzo here. I'm going to tell a story about geocaching with Flickerstix. Now, geocaching is not something I typically would do, but I have done it on a few occasions. And I recall one special Saturday evening, we were in the middle of the woods. Probably wasn't really a Saturday, but it is for this story. We were in the woods. It was pretty late. Pretty sure it was around midnight. And there was something howling And Gina, sorry Gina, I forgot your geocaching name. Was Wizenstix. There we go. Thank you. When Wizenstix decided maybe it was a good idea to invite it over to see us. I did not think this was probably a very good idea considering it sounded like it had big sharp teeth. But we made it out of there. And it's a good thing because I just happen to have an engagement ring in my pocket that I hadn't had a chance to use yet. And we all made it home safe and sound. Good luck on your 1000th. Way to go.
Can you help me?
Poppy. 1,
Poppy,
1, 2,
2,
6.
6.
Take 1.
Take 1.
Good job. This is Poppy 126 here and Scuzzlebutt. And we have a memory on a very cold, very dark, very snowy winter night in Pennsylvania doing our county caches for the AGT. And we were doing the last one for the night. And what happened to Flickerstix?
She fell down a snowbank, and she didn't know it, but there was some poison ivy on the hill, which she went home, and she felt a real bad itch on her BUTT, which probably really stinged. So I think I'm gonna hand the rest back to Poppy 126.
She's the only geocacher in the world that can go out in the middle of a snowstorm and come home with poison ivy on her backside. But the best picture in my mind is Flickerstix and Scuzzlebutt standing at the beautiful elk at Benazet at the visitor center. And if she goes there this weekend, she'll have to think about us being there that beautiful day.
Yay!
Over and out. 3, 2, 1. Take 1. Ladybug.
Take 1. Action. Ladybug.
There's a reason that I typically control the video camera. But anyways, okay, so my memories of geocaching with Flickerstix bring quite a few different stories to mind. So I'm going to try to pick one of my most favorite and it's very, very difficult because there are so many. There's a time when Flickerstix decided to just practically take off her shoes and shimmy up a tree, and like she was
Skimmy
up, shimmy, skimmy, whatever. And then there's a time that she made me go up this gigantic hill, and I had to practically drag myself up tree by tree to get up there. And by the time I got up there, she had an entire cache unloaded and spread out, and kind of learned a new name called Booty Nugget. But my most favorite time, I've got to say, or most memorable, I guess, would be the time that I was about 9 months pregnant, and she drugged me out for a geocaching weekend. And one of our last caches for the day involved hiking up a very big hill, which we always seem to take the worst routes on a lot of our caches. But by the time I got to the top of the hill, I of course had to pee, so I found a tree to pee behind and accidentally forgot to take down my underwear. So it was a little bit of a wet trip home, but I tried to get my underwear off in the middle of the woods, and there were people coming, and it was a brand new pair of underwear, you know, just to mention that. Flickerstix seemed to think that I should have just left them in the woods, but you can't leave, you know, expensive underpants in the woods, not even if you pee them. So I drug them home. The Flickerstix had to smell them the whole way there. So that was my memorable moment. Happy birthday, Aunt Di. Congratulations on your thousandth cache.
5.
Pap, take 1.
This here's Pap. And one day, Diane and I went geocaching, and we went up on the mountain above Meadix Run, and she pulled off along the road, and we took a path and we walked 1 mile down through the woods, nice woods, and we got down in there a mile, and there was 2 rocks, each as big as a house. And it had been a camp at one time. They, between the rocks, there was about 10 feet between the rocks. And they put a roof over it and built a flue. And so we got to that, and Diane, they had a flue with a pipe for the stovepipe to go in, and her thing tore to get in that flue hole, and she pulled a brick out of there and something that tore something, and we come out, and she went to a big hollow log and pulled a container up out of there with a whole bunch of stuff in it, and she put some stuff in there, keychains and stuff, I guess, and she told me to take whatever I wanted, and I took a rock, and that was my pet rock, and it has been ever since. But when Dana packed my clothes to come to Florida, I've never seen my rock again. So, so that's my story, and Diane, I love you.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Squiggle, take one.
Poppy, I have to be a girl for you.
Cat. I don't know. Say, this is Squiggle,
There you go.
and I'm gonna tell you
I'm gonna tell you
a story
a story
about geocaching
about you crossing
with my
with my
aunt
aunt
Flickerstix.
and Flickerstix.
Okay, go ahead.
She's the best geocacher ever.
This is it's the best geocache ever.
And she taught me all I know
Her taught me all I know
about geocaching,
about geocaching,
and I love her
and I love her
so much
so much
because she's the best
because she's the best
geocacher
geocacher
ever.
ever.
Blow her kiss.
Say yay and die.
I have to do 2 more.
Yep, go ahead.
I need help.
Okay. I like when we
When we
go to the woods
go to the woods
and hunt for prizes.
and look for prizes.
It's so fun.
It's so fun.
Say, I love you.
I love you.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Yay and die.
Yay and cat.